Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Joe with VLR. I am joined here by Trent of G2 after their match against Fnatic here at Masters Toronto. First of all, Trent, commiserations on the loss. Just want to ask, what did you guys do to prepare for this match today?
Um, just basically the same thing we always do. Just watch their VOD, kind of come in with a game plan that how we want to play on both sides of both maps, and yeah, just DM, make sure we're warm, pretty much just the standard things.
Sweet. How nervous or not nervous at all were you guys coming in today's matchup? You guys have had a lot of international experience, so I'm assuming it wasn't too nervous, but it is Fnatic you guys were facing today.
Yeah, I don't think we were too nervous or like pressured. We know they were a good team, but we know we were also a very good team. So, kind of just had to go out and play our game and fell a little short.
You guys had the map pick of Lotus here, and it did end up 13-10 in Fnatic's favor. What do you think went wrong on Lotus, seeing as it was your pick, and it seemed a little bit back and forth?
I think not winning a pistol round kind of didn't help. They kind of started off hot both sides. It was still 13-10, but just a couple mistakes in key rounds of discipline or just not playing the round correctly kind of costed it along with the pistol rounds.
And I'm sure this has been mentioned a lot before, but the new Tejo changes coming into the tournament, all that you've been playing in primarily. How did you feel on that agent in general today?
I feel good. Like I've been saying with all the questions, the only change was the missiles. So I just have to make sure that they're getting a lot of value. And I only got two of them now, so it's kind of like sky flashes in a sense. But the drone and the stun are still really good, so that's why we're playing him. We still think he can be a little viable on some maps.
Let's talk about Split today. Again, it was another 10-13, and honestly, it wasn't too bad overall. Not just in Split, but in this series, you were the only one on your team who finished the game with a positive rating. How did you feel about your individual performance, not just today, but throughout this entire tournament?
Um, I'm proud of my individual performance, stats wise, but definitely think I can help more with the micro and the macro. Just making sure everyone's on the same page and trying to get team fights together, or like 2vx's, and just ultimately more team play. I can definitely work on that.
When we're looking at Split, a lot of your rounds were kind of opened up by these vent plays that you had, maybe these first bloods, or forcing some people out of the vents into what could be either a B split or an A split. A lot of the times, your team was there to support everyone for it, and it kind of ended up with you guys on a post plant. Sometimes it went your way, sometimes it didn't. In the events that it didn't, it was usually off of those individual plays from the other team. Do you think there's anything that you can kind of do about maybe players who are having just such a great game, or maybe have that one play that messes up an entire execute or a post plan for you guys?
Usually that play comes from like mistakes on our end, or he swung into two of us and killed us both, which usually wasn't the case. But as long as we can fix up those mistakes, try not to get picked off, little better coordination, more teamwork, I feel like the game could have gone either way.
And we talked about this in the press conference as well. But on your attack as well, there were some rounds specifically on the B site where it kind of looked like Fnatic had a read, or at the very least, they knew where you guys were going to end up, specifically with that stun and Jogmo backsite. Do you think those rounds kind of impacted the end result today? Maybe just because, like Valen said, they were kind of freebies almost.
Yeah, I'll have to watch the game back, but maybe we messed up the execution of it, or maybe they had a good read, but I'm not too sure. I wasn't in the opens really on those, so I'll have to watch it back. But they definitely, from what it felt like, they had a good read on what our game plan was. So after they got those 2 or 3 rounds, maybe uh, we knew that what their game plan was, so we went according to it. We like shifted the map, trying to anti macro them, and it felt way better. But ultimately, yeah, they did get those 3 rounds from that.
And we're here in Toronto, and you guys are the last America's team actually. And you guys are actually the highest America's placing America's team. Does that maybe have any additional pressure on you guys when you head into these international events with a lot of these high expectations that you might be held to from the fans?
I don't think so. Like Josh said, we just go back to America's, dominate again, because we know how everyone likes to play, and we just got to get more comfortable and used to the other styles of play in the other regions. So the experience helps, but there's no excuses. We should be winning.
I believe with your placement here in Toronto, you guys are like all but guaranteed champs, or if not, you are guaranteed already. Does this loss maybe hurt a little less, a little more, or how do you feel that you will come back to champions and make another international appearance this year?
I mean, it definitely feels good that we've made champs already, but I mean, emotions are still high. It definitely sucks to lose. I mean, being a favorite or even just how confident we are in ourselves. I mean, going out in the top four, still decent, but it's not what we wanted. So, it still hurts, but hopefully we can regroup and work harder for champs.
How are you guys gonna reset after this loss? This was, I mean, it was a 2-0, but honestly, it felt like it was a lot closer than that. These maps could have gone either way. What are you and the team gonna do to maybe recover from this and prep for the second stage of Americas?
Um, just gonna work harder, just use it as fuel to be a better team and be better teammates, communicate harder, better teamwork. Really, just really hone in on ourselves and figure out our own stuff.
Sweet. Well, thank you so much. Commiserations on the loss again. Hope to see you back at champs, and good luck in the rest of your endeavors.